about this. Okay, this is another question, but I know we have discussed this, but I'm sure they would love to see it. Have you ever thought of God as just a future human being who has who has a science project due in a few weeks, and he decided to make the universe for his science project, placed a few human beings and a few other animals on a planet called Earth, and started playing a game, right? And the game has us as the characters, and this entire theory of life is the simulation theory, which is very common. A lot of people have spoken about it. Elon Musk, Neil deGrasse Tyson, all of these have, touched upon it. And I know I know what our thoughts are, but I'd like them to also get to know. What are your what are your thoughts on
Simulation theory.
this the game of life, the life being a game, and in the future technology gets so advanced to such a certain level that we can't differentiate between a game and reality. Like how, if in today's time, if you see, there are so many games that are so realistic, you can't even know if it's like real life or game. And imagine in 1,000 years, in 1,000,000 years, how real technology and games and movies and everything would become. What if we are just video game characters and we're being controlled right now by a future human, and we just don't know about it? So that is some that what are your thoughts on the simulation theory?
That's a lot. Okay, Matrix, I guess everyone has seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
That is what came into my mind
And-
also.
Hmm.
That is something to think about, Aaron. What you said, no?
Hmm.
The simulation.
This is one of the reasons I have so many conflicting opinions, because everything is not evidence backed, and
Hmm.
it can all be. It's wonderful to explore and
Yeah.
I think the
of
fact that
this.
there's uncertainty is what makes us attracted to it. I think so.
Ooh,
Exactly.
sexy. Yeah.
But the idea of the simulation theory, na,
Hmm.
that we're all just characters in a video game.
Hmm.
It's kind of. I can't disagree with it, of course.
I
I
mean,
just
bro-
don't want to agree with it. I feel like I've as much as I'd like to say, I believe we make our own destiny and all.
Yeah.
There is some element of truth to it. Like there is some element of truth that maybe it's all just controlled. Maybe there is free will, but like what you perceive as free will may not be that free for you.
Hmm. What are your thoughts?
More like Interstellar, the route they go to.
Hmm.
So basically, in future, as time goes on for, I don't know, like how long it goes, we evolve into higher dimensional beings.
Yeah.
And for them to be higher dimensional beings,
They have to contact us. Okay.
they have to contact us or put things in motion. So it's a time loop, the
Hmm.
bootstrap thing.
Hmm.
But do you believe in the simulation theory?
To some extent, I would say yes.
Hmm.
Not fully, like,
Yeah.
not to a huge extent,
Yeah.
but very minute. And there's the doubt that,
Hmm.
everything is a simulation. And I love having that doubt.
But I'll tell you why the backing is so strong. Because think about it. If life was so common, it would have been everywhere, right? Everywhere in the universe. But the fact that it's not, and the universe is so large, and we are just, in a speck in a galaxy that's so small, in a planet that's so small, and in that planet it's us. And I just don't think that in the larger scale of things, um, we just seem to have happened in the real base life that it is. I think I think we might be simulated as such, which is like basically, I think it's very possible that someone at this moment is simply controlling us, and when they are bored of the game and they want to turn off the game is when we go to sleep. And when we sleep for our 8 hours, and then because when we sleep for 8 hours, for 7 8 hours, where do we go? Where does our consciousness go when we are sleeping? Right? It's a weird thing. We're sleeping. Sometimes we're even dreaming. That's another whole different story which no one knows. But when we sleep and then we wake up again, that guy has come back to play the game, right? And that's
Then he
just
finishes the game.
yeah. And then when he finishes the game someday, and I just feel that it's very possible on the base, just with the facts of how technology is evolving. That's like what I'm looking at. Look at 50 years ago, bro, the games that were made 50 years ago, like, and look at it today. Like, I literally saw a few videos of like laptop games and stuff, which I swear I thought it was a movie and it was a game, and I couldn't
Yeah.
believe it. And if that just continues for the next 1,000 2,000 years, bro, just think about it.
So I remember this one quote, if you remember, from Master Oogway. One often meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it.
I love that quote.
And that's something which really, like, has struck with me. I do believe that. I feel like I have this visual image that what I think is ki like you have 5 futures. So this is you right now, and you have 5 futures ahead of you. So there's 5 predetermined futures for you, but you have to choose which one to take. So there is free will, but there is also simulation. That is what I think of the simulation theory.
So this Ugui quote reminded me of another quote, thanks to Rahul. So he
Rahul, if you're watching.
Yeah. So he gave me this quote long time back. Think you're escaping and run into yourself. Longest way round is the shortest way home.
Can you just repeat that? It was beautiful.
Think you're escaping and run into yourself. Longest way round is the shortest way home. So the thing you said, we take the path to avoid it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I love it, man.